Alright, chat. Let's fucking go. Cops make horrific discovery in woman's superpower. We ever watched the motherfucking crime time type of video in a minute, so let's motherfucking do it, gang. Explore with us. Nah, this I ain't gonna lie, this title alone, folks, this shit sound fucking crazy, gang. What the fuck did they discover, gang? But hey, get comfortable, chat. I'm not gonna pause once.
I may be just totally off my rocker, but I was just out walking my dog, and I came across some bones that looked to me to be human.
He had been dismembered.
Oh my God.
Okay, and I like I said, there was apparent saw marks. Okay.
What marks?
Saw.
Oh, saw.
When a human spine is discovered by a woman walking her dog in Mercer
human spine? Oh, GG's.
County in January 2016, it launches an investigation that will take years to unravel. Even with a bone-chilling confession, investigators are left questioning the truth behind their victim's unimaginably gruesome demise, and they will soon find themselves with another body on their hands before the case is over. The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen until now. Following the 911 call from the concerned dog walker, police discovered a skeletal human spine hidden among the frozen brush in a fairly remote area in Mercer County. Though they conducted a thorough search of the area, no other remains were found. This left investigators with two main questions: who was their victim, and where were the missing body parts?
So what
Despite a DNA profile being uploaded to NamUs, a police database for missing persons cases, the identity of the victim remained unknown. That all changed in 2020 when a Bureau of Criminal Investigation agent working on cold cases connected the profile of a missing persons case in Columbus, Ohio, with the timeline of when the skeletal spine was discovered.
Folks, chat, what would you do if you just randomly walking forward, you just see a fucking spine on the street or like whatever the case may be? Like, what the fuck? For a spine street? A spine, nigga?
Old Ryan Zimmerman was reported missing at the end of November 2015, just 2 months before the 911 call. Ryan had last been heard from a month prior in September. After contacting Ryan's parents and conducting a DNA test, investigators were able to confirm that the partial skeleton belonged to Ryan. They spoke to Ryan's father, Warren, over the phone.
Your son did. It was obvious that there was foul play involved. Okay.
Right.
There was some remains that we were not able to locate. Okay. So it was also discovered that he had been dismembered.
Dismembered.
Okay.
You know what I'm thinking about too? What? Really think about it. What could you have done to make somebody want to fucking just, tear your ass apart? Like, literally, cut you into pieces? Like, what have you have fucking done? Don't get me wrong, folks. There's some crazy motherfuckers out here. There's really be no reason motherfuckers just be crazy. It's just wrong place, wrong fucking time. You just so happen to be in the, vicinity of a crazy motherfucker and they just get their hands on you. Don't get me wrong. But still, though, in a sense, if you think about what can you have done to make motherfucker not just kill you, whatever, but to chop you up, yo. Damn, nigga, you hate me that bad? God damn.
I'm sorry to tell you that over the phone. We did not find portions of...
Oh my fucking God. Hold on. Chat, wait, this is this nigga's actual bones. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God, that's actually scary. Chat, this is his bones. These are bones. That's insane.
Of him being the lower portions of the legs, the lower portions of the arms, or the skull.
Oh my gosh. So, okay.
The location of Ryan's skull was like something out of a horror movie, but that wouldn't be revealed until much later.
Oh, GG's.
Even worse than discovering that Ryan had died were the details investigators shared with Warren about Ryan's remains.
There was apparent saw marks, okay?
What marks?
Saw.
Oh, saw. Right.
When he was found, it was basically skeletal remains.
Man, what does it sound like? A gangland or some kind of sick trafficking or what the hell? I mean, who would do something like that?
Those are all questions that we are hoping to work.
That nigga a little bit too calm for me. I ain't gonna lie, folks. Cause chat, imagine getting a call about your son or daughter, even a friend that you know personally who've gone missing, and not even them telling you, oh, found them dead, which is already bad enough, but you found it, but you found a skeletal remains and spans and bones at different fucking places. I'm not about to just be, don't get me wrong, like, cool, like, some people just don't be in, you feel me, just, freak out the short, but I'm just saying, me personally, if I got a call like that, nigga, I'll be ready to end it all. In GTA, for I'll be ready to end my own fucking life. I got a call like that, game. That shit, oh my god.
For
no
Ryan and for your family, okay?
Police were able to track down the 3 people living with Ryan in Columbus before Ryan's disappearance. Corey Buzzard, Sarah Buzzard, and Naira Jen Whitaker. On August 25th, 2021, officers had to find Sarah and Jen.
I'm not sure you trying to say like that. I'm just saying like,
after moving out of the apartment they shared with Corey and Ryan, they now live at Sarah's.
How can you how can a human man, right? How can a human man even do some shit like that? Like, you know how much of a sick fuck you have to be to really go through some shit like that? Not just killing the motherfucker, but then you sewing this nigga. Like, how sick do you gotta be? Like, how you sitting there willingly cutting the motherfucker off, folks? Like, you real sitting there, you cut this up, sewing bone skin. How does your man just accept shit like that? Like, you not sick to your somebody or you not what the fuck am I doing right now?
Mother's house.
I don't know, man.
What will unfold shortly is a twisted and unpredictable case, one that is far more disturbing than anyone anticipated.
I mean, but then again, there's street niggas that kill other street niggas. They be killing each other. But I feel like that's different though, because they be killing each other. It's not on some gruesome. I mean, it can't be gruesome because niggas be catching face shots out here in Iraq. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas be catching face shots in Iraq, gang. Niggas be catching face shots, getting stood over, brains shot out. But still though, it's just with bullets. They not sitting there cutting niggas up. And I mean, niggas have got cut up in Iraq though. I ain't gonna lie. I guess you just really, because even with a street nigga, even if you have a reason to kill a motherfucker, right? Because street niggas, it's more like, oh, you kill my man, so I'm gonna kill your man. Ooh, you feel me? But still though, folks, I bet that cannot be easy. Going to sleep knowing you killed the motherfucker. Don't get me wrong, a lot of niggas just don't give a fuck. It's just man, fuck that nigga. They don't lose no sleep over, they don't feel nothing. Just fuck you, bitch ass nigga. Boom, kill the nigga. Damn. Even if you don't feel nothing about that, folks, that means you have to have some type of psycho tendencies with that shit. Damn, I don't know, man. I don't know. Especially with shit like this, I just. Ugh.
It takes a few minutes, but eventually Sarah answers the door.
Hello, police department. Looking for Sarah.
That's me.
Couldn't step out for me. All right, sorry I had to wake you.
No, sorry.
Well, I think you got a warrant.
And you wouldn't even think somebody like this would do nothing like that, Chad. That's what be the most scary. You look at her down the street, could you even think? I'll say, I'm assuming she did this. Does she even look like somebody that could do some shit like that? Do she? Does she look like somebody that can even do some shit like that? She just look like a regular ass little white lady. That's it. I don't look at she'll Chad, what I say, Chad, you never know. Chad, I'm just letting you know, there is a good % chance that you have walked past a serial killer, a pedophile, a rapist. There is a good % chance that if you walk past some type of people and you never knew, you probably done worked with a fucking a fucked up individual and you probably didn't even fucking know. They probably was laughing in your face, y'all having a good time, but the whole time this motherfucker probably got bodies in his basement. Literally, you literally got bodies in his basement hung up from chains and shit. But to you, they just a regular motherfucker happy. Folks, you never know, folks. This type of shit, it's just from that Gideon field that we watched, folks. Oh, y'all know people crimes in general have no type of face at all. Any motherfucker do any sick, fucked up thing. Anybody can. Anybody. Shit, your primer could be fucked up, nigga. On phone them.
It's out of Ohio, I think. It's a theft warrant, I believe.
Okay.
Alright, so we have to take care of it. 002, I've got her out front. Alright, so go ahead and turn around, put your hands behind your back for me.
Though he doesn't know it just yet, the officer asks Sarah a question that will foreshadow a devastating series of events.
I don't want to sound nervous, but do you have any weapons or anything in the house upstairs that I need to worry about? Just don't. I mean, I don't want them coming out with a gun or anything like that. A theft charge.
Sarah informs the officers that her mother and Jen are inside the home, and they soon join her on the porch.
Just a little bit. Okay, so what's going on?
Well, we got to take her downtown. I got to look at exactly what the warrant is for, and then we'll go from there. So I can. It's through Ohio, so they sent us over here. So others sent the warrant over here. We get them from out of state all the time.
You know what I mean? That was in my daughter's zip. We never got
Asian woman?
a
She Asian too?
But if there's something missing over there, I mean just
Take some deep breaths, Sarah.
when she move it.
While the officer dances around their questions regarding Sarah's arrest, Sarah's disposition begins to take a turn.
You been sick?
We just woke up, sorry.
Okay. Have you been sick or?
No, just shocked.
Oh, okay.
Despite looking like she might pass out, it's decided that Sarah can travel to the police station.
Okay, I'm gonna hold your arm so you don't fall over. Okay.
Once at the
Crazy
police
as hell.
station and in an interrogation room, Sarah is told that detectives from Ohio want to speak with her.
Hi, Sarah.
Hello.
I'm Megan Baker. I'm with the Sheriff's Office in Ohio.
I'm Rick Ward.
Hello.
Hello, Sarah.
Well, I'm assuming you have lots of questions. Okay.
I do.
And we're going to take some time to sit down with you here, and maybe we can get some answers for those questions for you, if that's okay.
Sarah has read her Miranda rights and agrees to speak with the detectives. They immediately dive into questioning, beginning with her time in Columbus almost 6 years ago. Sarah explains that she lived with her then-husband, Corey Buzzard. While
Corey
married to
Buzzard.
Corey, Sarah had also started
type of
dating
name,
Jen,
Buzzard.
who's transgender.
Oh,
Eventually, as her relationship with Sarah progressed, Jen moved in with
Oh.
Corey and Sarah.
type shit.
A few months later, they got another roommate,
What type of name is
someone named
Buzzard?
Emma.
And
Buzzard.
that's a little bit about why we're
What
here.
you want, Buzzard?
Is to talk about Emma, also known as Ryan Zimmerman. He went missing. Are you familiar with any of that?
No.
Okay. So I guess, tell me what you know about Ryan. Or Emma, if you know him as Emma. Okay.
According to Sarah and Jen,
Oh, wait,
Ryan
he's trying. Wait, hold on. I'm not trying to. Okay, because I wasn't really paying attention. Okay, so. Wait.
was newly transitioning, which is why they knew Ryan by the name.
Oh, okay, so. Okay, so Emma. So what do I call. See, I don't want to. Damn, how do I say this? Huh? Right? Ryan? I don't know. I don't know. No, I'm just gonna say Ryan. I'm just gonna say Ryan. No disrespect. I'm just gonna keep. Just gonna say
However,
Ryan.
this claim hasn't been substantiated or verified by any members of Ryan's
Right. So
family.
Ryan, exactly Ryan.
It's a little bit of a touchy subject. My husband at the time had sexual interests. They had talked online extensively, and
damn.
he had invited them to come stay with us, which I did not want to happen, but long story short, it did.
After Sarah and her partner Jen move into the house with her and Corey decided to meet someone and reached out to Ryan online. After speaking for a short period, Ryan moved into the Columbus apartment as well. At the same time that Sarah is in interrogation at Sarah's mother's house, Jen is also being approached by detectives. However, Jen is a little more hesitant to speak with them. What seems like it may be a simple conversation about Sarah's apparent arrest for theft will soon have a nightmarish outcome.
Hey, Chad, would y'all believe if I told y'all I haven't ate anything since like 11 to 12 o'clock today?
We're working a missing persons
I'm
case.
not even
in
playing
Ohio.
either.
The Ohio Attorney General's office
ain't
has a
shit.
task force.
I know they like, why? I don't fucking know. And
And
it's
Ryan Zimmerman
8 o'clock, pretty much.
Ryan Zimmerman lived with you guys in Columbus in 2015.
I'm good.
With
I'm
you
done.
and Sarah and Corey, September 2015, right? And he's missing. And you guys were like the last people to see him.
After clarifying that Ryan also went by the name Emma, or M, Jen remembers briefly living with Ryan. The investigators will often switch between referring to Ryan as Ryan and as M or Emma. After only living with Corey, Sarah, and Jen for 2 months, Ryan was asked to leave. Sarah claims that Ryan and Corey's relationship ended, and Ryan never found a job, which was part of her agreement to allow Ryan to stay in the apartment. Because of this, Corey told Ryan to leave, and Ryan planned to leave on September 25th. This timeline correlates with the last time anyone
So what was y'all doing
heard
in
from
2015? I
Ryan.
fucking hate that.
I
That was the
know
worst year of my
that
life.
they had tried to plead with me to give them another chance, but I said that I'd already given too many chances and that it was Corey's call ultimately. And I remember them packing, and either I went to the store, I was in a different room, I don't remember, I can't quite remember.
Right, you can't
Who was all
fucking
home at
remember.
the time?
I was, Corey was not, and then my girlfriend was over, so we might have been in the living room. I honestly, I don't remember.
Okay.
I just know that 1 minute Emma was there, and then the next he had just left.
Okay. Did you see him leave? Like pull away in a vehicle or something?
Somebody pulled up and he got in the car and drove off. I thought that he might come back because he did leave his car, but he didn't come back, and then we didn't hear from him again.
There will eventually be troubling discrepancies in Sarah and Jen's stories. The detectives at Sarah's mother's house asked Jen a follow-up question about Ryan's vehicle.
What kind of car did he have? Did you ever ride in the car? You were never in his car? Okay.
Had you ever driven it?
Yes.
Okay. To the store or something, or when did you drive it?
To a gas station. I couldn't get it to start again, so I had to call a tow company to bring it back, but I was embarrassed about it because I didn't really have permission to drive it.
So did you drive it while he was still living there?
No, this was after he'd left.
Oh, okay. Were you by
There's some
yourself during
speed up.
this?
My girlfriend was with me.
Unknowingly, Sarah has just unraveled one of the mysteries behind Ryan's disappearance. Warren, Ryan's father, had been alerted that something was wrong when Ryan's vehicle was found abandoned. Though the license plate was missing, police found some of Ryan's belongings inside the vehicle, along with the keys and a full tank of gas. Warren had taken it upon himself to knock on neighbors' doors to see if they remembered anything useful about the car or Ryan's disappearance. To his surprise, someone did. One of the neighbors said they saw the car get dropped off by a tow truck near the apartments where Ryan was staying with Corey, Sarah, and Jen.
And about a half hour later, the Columbus Police Department came and wrote the ticket up and had the vehicle towed. I'm thinking, why would somebody, it was like they wanted it to get picked up.
Sarah claimed that she thought the vehicle had vanished because Ryan had returned and took it. What she doesn't add, not yet at least, is that there's an unsettling reason she'd been using Ryan's vehicle that day. Before moving on, the detectives returned to the question of Ryan's behavior before leaving the apartment. Jen reluctantly gives the detectives some background information about the living situation before Ryan left.
Y'all cut that
Claiming
nigga
Ryan
up,
was
folks.
usually in the spare
Y'all
bedroom
bogus as
and
hell.
was reclusive. Jen believed that Corey regretted asking Ryan to move in with them.
That was kind of weird.
I guess how weird? Like, was she just kind of clingy?
That's the thing too. No, Em was so. Okay, I have pretty bad social anxiety.
Yeah, me too.
But Em seemed to have way worse social anxiety.
Okay. And how was M's behavior then?
Excessively shy.
Okay.
Jen also explains the reason for some of the tension with Ryan.
Sorry, it's just the anxiety.
Sure.
I don't like to admit that I am trans, but it was just weird. Corey brought another trans person into the house because that's what they wanted. They had.
Okay, well, okay. Listen, I'm gonna just say it, and I don't give a fuck. Okay, so I'm confused. So, okay, she's trans too, the Jen person right here, as y'all can see. So as in like, is she transitioned to a man, or is it the other way around? I don't know. And then okay, so Ryan is trans too. He's transitioned to a girl. Okay. And Corey, he's a nigga, right? Or I'm confused. Okay, wow, holy fuck, that sounds like. You know what? Shut up, Tino. Shut up. Let's watch the video.
Because that's confusing. Corey had papers written up about, I forget what he calls it, like the trifecta or perfect relationship, but it involved one man, one woman, and a trans woman.
Sorry, shit.
Okay.
And I didn't want any part of that.
Sure.
I'm assuming that's why they brought M in.
I think Ryan was just kind of the last straw for me.
Tell me more about that. Why was he the last straw?
That was probably one of the biggest arguments that we had, to make him that third person. But I obviously didn't agree with that, and the entire time it made me feel like I wasn't good enough.
After Ryan apparently moved out of the apartment, Sarah and Corey divorced, and she married Jen soon after. The detectives take a break, and when they return, they will confront Sarah with the awful truth of why they are really there.
I think I'm starting to see where this is going.
There's some more water. Sarah, I don't know if you know this or not, probably not, but you're talking to Jennifer right now, talking to your mom, and also talking to Corey. And there's major inconsistencies about this with your involvement with Ryan. And you know Ryan is now deceased. He's been murdered. So we have Corey is talking to the Columbus police detectives right now. We just got off the phone with them.
The detective isn't being entirely honest here. While officers have managed to track down Corey's new residence, Corey is proving less than enthusiastic about the prospect of speaking with officers.
You're not in any trouble. I don't have an arrest warrant, nothing like that, Corey. Okay, we just want to talk with you because your name was brought up as a witness in a case of a homicide.
Homicide?
A homicide.
I don't recall witnessing any homicides.
Okay, we're just wanting to talk.
So is Corey a nigga or?
Okay, that's it. I haven't lied to you at all, Corey. Okay, it's about Ryan.
That one thing about life,
Ryan is.
You don't know certain things about certain things, boy. Shut the fuck up.
Just
shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Word of the day. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Okay, that's what we're here to talk to you about.
That's what I'm gonna do. Shut the fuck up.
Okay. Do you have an attorney on hand?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think they would meet us down there?
Can we make an appointment?
I'd rather get this done today.
I don't really think I have to work on your time.
While the officers speaking with Corey have once again hit a dead end, those with Sarah begin to lay out some of the evidence.
I mean, this is a bad situation. We really need to know what happened. With the car, we have DNA evidence. We're able to track down your car, the one that you used to own. The time of this incident.
Damn.
We were able to track down the current owner, and we're able to examine it. So we have something happened in that apartment the weekend that you dropped Corey off with that girl in Columbus.
The evidence the detective is referring to are reddish stains discovered on the carpet liner of Sarah's vehicle. Though she'd sold it, they found the new owners in July 2021 and conducted tests inside the trunk. The stains produced presumptive positive results for suspected blood. Earlier, Sarah had claimed that Corey hadn't been home the weekend Ryan moved out because Corey was with another woman. In fact, Sarah had been the one to drive Corey and the woman to a hotel. Investigators spoke with the woman and confirmed that Corey was nowhere near the apartment where Ryan was last seen. While Corey may still prove to be an important witness to the events leading to Ryan's death, Sarah and Jen appear to be the last known people to see Ryan.
So please just tell me the truth, what happened. Corey's given a whole nother version of what you just said. Please tell me the truth.
Not you begging.
Comfortable talking about.
Well,
this.
we have a young.
Was it an accident?
Yeah.
I don't know what was an accident.
With Ryan.
I didn't even know that he was dead.
How the fuck can that be an accident? The nigga was, y'all talking about this nigga, found the nigga bones, spans, so I'm assuming the nigga was chopped up, sawed up. How the fuck's that accident? Nigga had saw, oh shit, oh fuck, oh no, oh fuck, no, oh fuck them. Ain't no fucking accident.
Sarah,
One hell of an accident I've ever seen. One fuck.
Sarah, please.
That I can talk to?
Well, you can talk to us.
You can say you want your lawyer.
I just want the truth.
The other officers also confront Jen with the news of Ryan's death.
We're trying to find Emma, and we were somewhat successful in that.
Wait, what? Somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
And what leads?
That's we need you to fill in the gaps, because whatever happened to Emma happened in the apartment where you guys stayed at, and we've recovered evidence from the apartment. We recovered evidence from Sarah's car.
Right.
Blood.
Wait, whoa, what?
Mm-hmm. Blood from the trunk of the car. Blood from the apartment by the bathtub, where in part of Emma's body was discovered it was dismembered.
Even though they'd all moved out by early 2016, investigators were able to access the apartment where Sarah, Jen, Corey, and Ryan had once lived. In July 2021, a month before they spoke with Jen and Sarah, authorities visited the apartment and asked the current residents to leave while they conducted tests throughout the building. Under close examination, several areas in the bathroom reacted to a chemical reagent indicating latent blood residue, including the bathroom floor and the cabinet.
No way.
But like I said, from what I'm getting from this, I'm assuming them two bitches was jealous of folks, so they sawed that nigga up, cut the nigga into pieces, and threw that nigga bones out when they was done with that nigga. God damn, folks. That's what I'm assuming.
Any of that?
She did.
No, there's no way.
Tell me why.
It's
the Google searches, the deep dives that we did, the stuff that she was into at least, right? Painting with blood, like into drinking the blood, and then.
Oh, they wanted them. They wanted them, chat. They wanted them. You wanted them. Yeah, it started to make sense. Yeah, makes sense. You wanted them. They wanted them weird, emo ass, fucking worship, probably Satan ass, 666 Lucifer, drink blood, immortality, and they wanted them. They wanted them. Oh yeah. Heard about them, but I heard about them motherfuckers.
The searches that she did on her Android phone.
I don't know. I don't know about.
I lay in the blood of my enemies, eat human meat, and be immortal type shit.
Eventually, investigators won't have the chance to ask Sarah about it just yet, because she immediately throws a wrench into their plans.
Sarah Lloyd, I can talk to.
I just said that.
Well, that's your decision. We don't advise on that. But all we're asking is for the truth.
I don't know what to say.
The truth, maybe?
I've said what I remember.
And you're telling
she
me
asked for a
that's the
lawyer.
truth.
Y'all can't really, you can't talk to her no more. I do
This is
that.
gonna be your only time to talk to me and Megan. After this, we're not allowed to help. So.
What happens to me after this?
You're gonna be booked in the local county jail here. I mean, we wouldn't be doing this if we didn't have physical evidence.
Alright, I'm gonna tell y'all little niggas something about detectives. Alright, now shout out to them niggas, they doing their job. Obviously, yeah, get down to this, get these fuck niggas, off the fucking streets. But one thing about these detectives, gang, they is not your friend. I just have to let y'all know, they is not your friend. I don't give a fuck what they say you in that room for. Oh, we're trying to help you. No, the fuck they're not. They're not trying to help you. They're doing their jobs as in they're trying to get you to fucking snitch and say all this shit, alright? They not your friends. Their job is to pull motives for right. If they did have evidence on you, you wouldn't be in that room. Cause it's like, if you knew I did it, why am I in this room? See what I'm saying? This has nothing to do with this situation. I'm just saying overall. For the little street niggas out there that want to rap and doing all that goof ass shit, folk. That's how y'all ass be snitching on y'allselves. Cause y'all ass be thinking y'all know everything. Y'all be self-snitching on y'allselves in them songs. And be the same niggas be like, oh shit, who telling on me and shit? Nigga, you. And when you get in that room, folk, you don't have to talk to them niggas at all. You are not obligated. I don't give a fuck what they say. You don't have to talk to them niggas. Phone them. Let me shut the fuck up now.
That's why I was giving you an opportunity. Okay. All right, Sarah.
Hey, man. It's all good.
Thank you.
Once again, the detectives leave Sarah alone. In contrast, those speaking with Jen lay on the pressure.
This is a fever dream.
I'm sorry?
This is a fever dream.
I know this feels like a nightmare now, so we need you to fill in the other parts of this thing because this isn't a nightmare.
Emma's dead.
Emma's dead?
Emma's dead.
Corey's dead?
No.
No, Emma's dead.
Okay.
Did Corey have you guys get rid of his issue? He ain't like Emma coming up. Emma's not what he expected. The selfies didn't show what Corey had wanted. Comes up, Emma's completely shy, reclusive, nothing what Corey expected. Corey went away for the weekend for you and Sarah to get rid of his problem. Corey and Sarah were fighting a lot over it. Let's just get rid of the problem. So what happened?
It isn't long before the detectives decide to once again try speaking with Sarah, and this time they will hear a stomach-churning confession.
All right, let's get it.
So, Megan here has something
I
she
just
wants to
have
show
something
you.
I want you to take a look at, okay? And read over, then we'll get your thoughts on that. This is from your...
Hold on, chat. Let's look at this. I'm gonna move my cam. You feel me? Okay. Korean cell buzzing rings focus most search how to start a Sarah will search how to start a 4 focus multiple time. What? Can I say 5 discussion because search is jugular vein. What the fuck? Hell no. What the fuck?
Google account. Okay, these are your searches on your Google account that you said you only had access to. So flip through these pages.
Yeah, look through them for
and
us.
take a gander at that.
After seeing the evidence within her own search history, showing that she looked up how to start Ryan's car after it broke down, Sarah begins to unravel.
What's gonna happen to my family?
Bitch, you never heard of Nito? That bitch literally was,
Talk to your family, okay? And you'll get to talk to your family, okay? We can work through this.
Man, fuck this bitch, man.
One thing at a time.
Hell, family.
This is the first step. Okay, look at me.
I'm scared.
Okay, I understand.
I'm pretty sure Ryan was fucking scared too when y'all fucking cut that nigga to fucking pieces. Fuck you in your field,
You're
bitch.
an honest person.
Fuck.
Okay, I don't think you're a bad person at all.
Fuck off.
Let us help you.
Hell no, fuck.
Go ahead and start from the beginning, okay?
It was an accident.
Okay. It was an
Again,
accident.
I'm gonna say this one time. How the fuck was that an accident, bitch? How you kill a motherfucker? How you cut a motherfucker up on accident? How that happen? Like I just did Sherman. Is that how it happened? Do you fucking? Oh shit! Oh fuck! Yeah, shut the fuck up, man.
Accidents happen every day.
Trying to hear that shit.
So what happened?
It was an accident.
I was angry.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
you
get
look
angry
like the
too.
type. She look like the type. She like the type. Bite your dick off when you
I
slip.
knocked him down
Damn.
when he came out of the bathroom.
Damn.
And I choked him.
Damn. You couldn't get this fat ass bitch off him.
And then I didn't know what to do. I'd never done anything like that. And I got scared. I didn't know what to do.
You were scared.
Shit, bitch, you ain't that fucking scared. If you was capable of doing that, you ain't that scared. You ain't that scared, bitch. Fuck.
I realized I ruined my life.
Aw.
While the detectives speaking with Sarah have finally made some headway, those with Jen are hitting roadblock after roadblock.
I'll be honest with you. I think it's been eating you up. Is it eating Sarah up? I mean, people can have differences with people, right? But to this extent, it would eat somebody up, literally. I mean, you would be not sleeping well, not functioning well. It's a lot, right?
No, Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
But no, I wasn't aware of that. I've been living fine.
Okay, so maybe
things were fine.
Things were fine until Emma came along, and then things weren't fine.
No. If you want to go back to that, no. But even then, no. But things have been fine. There was no murder weighing on us.
While Jen continues denying any knowledge, Sarah is telling a very different story.
I put him in a chokehold and knocked him down.
Damn.
Did he pass out?
All that Ryan.
Were there words exchanged?
He passed out.
Okay.
He just let you choke him like that? Or she just let you choke her like that? Like, really? He couldn't get... I mean, listen, I'm not trying to, like, say it like that, but, oh, you got me fucked up. Well, I would've... Alright, bitch. We both down today.
Mm-hmm. And then it was too late. He stopped moving. He started turning white.
Damn.
And I couldn't go.
So she choked him to death. Okay.
Though this is the first time Sarah has shared what happened to Ryan, this is only one version of the story, and with each retelling, the details only grow more and more unsettling. Sarah claims that Jen heard the commotion from downstairs and came up to see what had happened.
I had to figure out how to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm. So what happened?
And I cut it up.
We being you and Jen? Was this when Corey was away with at the hotel?
Okay. Yo.
So where did you cut him up at? Bathtub.
Oh my
What did you
God. So they sat there and just sawed that nigga's body parts off. Yo, what type of Sigma?
Some kind of salt.
Where did that come from?
I found it in the shed.
Oh my.
So you each have your own shed there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who did the cutting?
Mostly me.
Jen, on the other hand, refuses to make any concessions.
I just don't remember.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Here's the thing. You're going to remember these things.
Yeah, I would probably remember if there was murder and a saw.
And where did you cut him at? And again, this is all stuff I already know. Okay, I just need to hear it straight from you.
The joints.
The joints? Can you point to the, I guess what you mean by joints? The elbows.
I really want y'all to think about it. She just set the chat with a rusty ass saw. Think about how that probably sounds just over. Cause I hope y'all know, as fragile as the body is, folks, cutting through like limbs and shit, don't let the movies and shit think that shit's easy. It's not, for you have to get through bone, muscle. So meaning she set the hours just. Oh my fucking God, gang.
The wrists, ankles,
Mm-hmm.
knees.
And then up here? And the neck. Okay. Does Jen help cut him up?
Not really. She wasn't feeling well. She got kind of sick.
No, I mean, yeah, bitch, you are cutting a fucking human body to pieces. Think how much fucking blood. Oh my God.
Okay, so I took over most of it.
But did she help a little bit at the beginning? Okay.
We were both really scared.
One of
And
the
the
officers.
thing about chat, this nigga has been missing since 2015. So meaning 2021. They have literally got away for it. They got away with this shit for like 6 years. Cause this case takes place in 2021, right? They got away with that shit for 6 years. And was just living a normal life. Like nothing happened. Oh, I choked the motherfucker definitely coming to pieces.
When Jen's interview steps out of the room to take a call, and when they return, they have news that will flip Jen's denials upside down.
Got an update. Sarah just admitted everything, and you helped dismember the body. She admitted to all of it.
Okay.
So fill us in with what's going on, right? With the car, you're going to remember everything. So at this point, Sarah, spilling the beans on the whole.
Spilling the beans.
Okay.
Okay, this is what we told you before. We knew where we were at. So this amnesia that you have isn't going to work because now you're implicated in this as well.
I don't have amnesia.
Then fill it in. Fill it in.
I didn't do that.
I just got the phone call from the analyst that's listening in on the interview, and she's coming clean, right? They're watching it live.
Okay.
She's coming clean, and you helped dismember the body with her.
Not.
Yeah.
Sarah's not going to be able to do this by herself.
Yeah.
And if she said that, then she's lying.
Oh. Yeah, but who the fuck would just lie about some shit like that? Who would lie about cutting up a fucking body? Yeah, she's just lying. yeah, she's just lying. Fuck all.
You just said before Sarah wouldn't lie. She's not lying.
I didn't say she wouldn't lie.
So who's lying here? It's not Sarah.
It is definitely Sarah. If she said that, yeah, I would remember that.
Just to the point because you're being implicated now. So now it's a lie.
No.
We just want to get Emma his family's.
Yes. Where did you guys go then with the body? All right, let's get to this part here. Where did you go with the body after it's dismembered? And don't say you don't know. Because
I don't have to say I don't know for that because we didn't do that.
Luckily for investigators, Sarah is giving them all the answers. This, however, is only her first confession, and she will eventually share another that changes everything.
So, you got him cut up, then what happens?
We have to figure out where to put everything.
So where did you say he put his belongings? Where did those go? Like his clothes and his...
Just in one of the bags.
Okay, and where did those...
We put those in a bin.
Like a dumpster?
No, like a Tupperware bin.
Oh, okay. And where did that go?
In the back of his car.
Okay.
We were going to drive the car somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And leave it.
And that's why she looked up with how this start.
This is the real story about the tow truck. According to Sarah, she and Jen planned to dispose of Ryan's dismembered body parts, which they'd loaded into the back of Ryan's own car. While their plan had been
knowing you die getting choked to death, and your own body parts end up in the back of your own car.
Abandoned the car in a deserted location in Illinois before taking a Greyhound bus back. Ryan's car refused to start after they stopped at a gas station. This incident has a horrific new implication. Ryan's remains were still in the back of the car when the vehicle was towed, and Sarah and Jen then had to move the Tupperware bin full of his dismembered body parts in broad daylight into Sarah's car. They left Ryan's vehicle in the street, where the police eventually towed it away.
We started driving and trying to get rid of little things at a time.
Along the road, or is there special spots?
In public dumpsters.
Okay. So did you dispose of like his limbs in different spots? Okay. Do you know where those spots are?
You just carrying body parts with you.
We just
God
stopped wherever
damn, folks.
Something looked okay.
Or it seemed like secluded or something like that?
Like couple gas stations. Mostly just public dumpsters. I really don't know.
While Sarah doesn't clarify, they only disposed of Ryan's torso and belongings. The rest of his...
Y'all hear that? Torso. Think about it, chat. Torso. Head, arm, leg, and there's a torso. Like, Yo. What the fuck is wrong with people?
His limbs and head.
That is why I don't identify as a human, child. I identify as a ghost. You gonna hear me say that a lot. I just want y'all to know I identify as a ghost. I don't identify as human. Not an alien, I identify as a ghost. Okay? Humans are sick. Humans are sick people. Real sick. Trust me. They sick. For real.
A different, even more alarming destination.
Here's the thing. You have been holding back this whole time with all of this stuff because I don't think you thought Sarah was going to be honest about it, but she is.
Oh, okay.
So let's do the right thing. And you wanted to do the right thing, right? So tell us about that.
About
please. What? About the dismembering it and then where you went from there.
I didn't dismember anybody.
You did.
No, I did not. That's fucking insane.
It's not insane.
That's insane.
This happens all the time. I mean, you may not want to admit to doing it, right? But this stuff happens all the time.
So where was Corey?
Fortunately, you do.
No idea.
No idea. Still at the hotel, possibly?
I guess so.
Okay. Any communication with him?
Off topic. I'm sorry to pause again for those on YouTube and in the chat. I'm sorry. But off topic, I don't know why this is running through my head. I think the most craziest crime video I probably have ever watched while streaming, at least for right now, is the one about the little Asian girl where she was kidnapped by all those niggas and they pretty much sexually assaulted her for like, I don't know if it was like for months or some shit. I forgot how the story went. They put firecrackers in it, like I'm beat her with bats and all type of shit. Like they did her so fucking wrong, gang. Made her like walk on glass and all type of shit. Y'all know the story. I forgot what it's called. That fucking story. I think that was like still one of the most fucked up like. Because I watched a lot of fucked up crime videos on stream where it was like, what the fuck? I think that's still number one. None that's topped that. That shit stuck with me, gang. God damn, long live that girl.
Okay.
Why did you shut off your phone?
I was scared.
Okay.
Did he know?
You were not that scared, bitch. If you were capable of doing that, you got no fear in your body.
I don't think so. I told him Ryan just left. And he didn't ask any questions.
Despite several attempts to get Corey to speak with police, Corey steadfastly refused.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, so you don't know Ryan?
I don't.
You don't know Ryan? He didn't live with you at all?
I'm not going to talk to you without an attorney present.
We're talking with Sarah and Jen.
Okay.
Everybody involved that weekend, we're talking to right now. Except you right now, because right now you kind of look like the bad guy if you don't want to talk to us. Everybody else wants to talk to us. That doesn't look good for you.
Yeah, they told me that you would say that. But
who would say that?
My attorney.
Okay.
Corey refuses to speak any further and ultimately never comes in to discuss Ryan's case with officers. Without Corey's help, detectives will have to put more pressure on the people who are talking to them.
He ain't trying to hear none of that shit.
Jen. One thing still isn't clear: a motive.
Why were you so angry at him? What happened that you came up behind him and started choking him?
He ruined my life.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Oh yeah, she one of them. I do she was. She one of them.
I told you the arguments Corey and I had.
Life.
And I couldn't make him see reason.
The officers talking to Jen also try to understand a motive.
You would do whatever you could to make Sarah happy. So let's get rid of M, because that would make Sarah happy, right? To get her out of that household.
Sure, but they agreed to leave.
But she wasn't. Not willingly. Not fast enough.
She agreed to leave.
Without meaning to, Jen points out a glaring issue with Sarah's current confession. If Ryan had agreed to leave, why didn't she simply let that happen? This exact question will be central to the story Sarah tells later.
Did Jen know that this was going to happen? No.
But she was there for me.
Sure, she's your support. You said that. That's what support people do. They're there for you.
I'm worried about what's going to happen to her.
Just fuck her.
I don't understand that.
We
both y'all.
And we appreciate you talking to us openly.
The detectives have no reason to assume that Sarah means anything more than simply worrying about Jen, but her concern hints at a disastrous turn of events soon to come.
So what happened? You got him? Something happened to Emma, and you put him in the tub, and you guys did your thing. Fill us in on that, please.
That didn't happen.
She's filling in the gaps where you are not filling in the gaps, though we know that you know what happened, right? Because it's written all over you. I mean, as soon as you get to a hot point, you minimize and you kind of look down. It's like a kid with a parent. I don't want to look and acknowledge that I'm lying to you.
Surprise, I have anxiety.
So when you started dismembering it, right? So what happened from there?
Not right.
So Sarah started. Was Sarah dismembering at this point in time?
No.
You were just holding on to the limbs, you're keeping a lookout.
No.
What are you doing?
No.
She's not cutting this body up herself.
That's probably because she cut up body.
She just admitted to.
No, she didn't.
She did.
Yes, she did.
The detectives.
Oh damn! So she didn't. So why is she just saying she cut up a body there? Who, like I said, who just said shit like that? No, don't try to hit me with. Oh, she's scared. So you scared? So you lied? Say you cut up a body? I guess. Shit, fuck it. I'm each his own.
Different approach to get Jen to talk.
It's more beneficial to go, this is where it is. And it shows that you're wanting to make things right. You want to get things better, and you're showing remorse. Because the judge
I'm
back
not
in our
showing
county...
remorse because I don't know how to process this. And I'm not showing remorse. There's no remorse to be had.
So getting rid of disposing of a body, you shouldn't show remorse for that?
Of course you should. Yeah.
You're still in shock that Sarah has come clean with everything, right?
There's no way she did this.
And your world's crashing down, and we're just trying to help you figure a way to make it a little softer of a crash.
Even though Jen refuses to believe Sarah admitted to the death and dismemberment of Ryan, Sarah's own interview is already wrapping up.
I just don't know what to do because I thought I had my whole life ahead of me.
Bitch, you choked the nigga out and cut the nigga into pieces. You thought you had your whole life ahead of you? I mean, you damn near did. You got away with this shit for like, what, like 5-6 years?
I turned 30.
I'll get that.
Like, that's
one step at a time. Okay? 1 foot in front of the other at a time here.
Continuing to show an unsettling lack of concern for Ryan, Sarah then makes an inquiry.
Is there any kind of bail, or am I going to have to stay there the whole time?
There's not bail right now, but that's not to say that there won't be bail.
If you really look at it, you see how like how little she does not care about that nigga. Like he just pointed out. You see how she's not even like, I can't believe I did that. It's just like, so is there gonna be bail? I could get out. Like, oh my god, I just don't want her to get like, hey, she really did hate that nigga. I give her that. She really did hate that nigga. Look how she don't even give a fuck. She not even thinking about that nigga. Like, what? No, I can't believe. It's just like, she's just really worried about her own self. Like, so is there gonna be any kind of, yo, damn, she will, like, she didn't check, she just spazzed that nigga. Damn.
In the future.
She probably enjoyed, well, ain't no problem, she did enjoy doing it. She enjoyed doing
Sarah
that shit.
is informed that the charges against her include tampering with evidence, grand theft of a motor vehicle, abuse of a corpse, and gross abuse of a corpse.
Okay,
Gross, I've never heard that before. I heard abuse of a corpse.
That's the kind of person you are.
Thank you, Sarah.
I hope it doesn't.
We'll give you a few moments, okay?
One of the officers who had been interviewing Sarah heads over to Sarah's mom's house in order to take a crack at Jen and see if he can break through the unrelenting denials. This is where everything goes horribly wrong.
Where are they?
Though the video footage is redacted, Jen is introduced to the detective who spoke with Sarah and is then read the Miranda rights.
Am I being arrested?
Okay, well, we have some things we need to talk to you about.
But you're not saying yes or no.
Well, because it all depends on you. So we're going based on physical evidence and now what Sarah told us. That's my job. I'm doing my job. They're doing their job.
Sorry, I don't want to put words in your mouth.
No, go ahead.
They said that she said she was involved.
Absolutely. 100%. And this interview is being recorded.
Okay.
And I cannot lie about that.
I trust you.
She absolutely said she was involved, and she gave details, and you were involved in those details. I mean, I'm not making it up.
I don't know how I was involved.
Well, she told us how you were involved, but I don't want to go into those details because if you tell me and something's different, I have to go back and talk to her and try to iron out the inconsistencies.
Hearing that the detective isn't lying about Sarah's confession seems to be a turning point for Jen, but not in the way they hope.
I don't remember any of that. I don't know why Sarah would say that.
You're just surprised Sarah said it.
Of course I am.
Right, because you've gotten away from it this whole time until today.
After hours of conversation, the new detective points out something that the others have failed to notice. While speaking with the officers, the purse has remained on Jen's lap.
What's in your purse?
Comfortable and calm.
After Jen explains, they quickly move on and continue questioning, this time about the evidence they've uncovered, a choice that will likely haunt the detectives for the rest of their careers.
What you mean?
And we found large quantities of blood in the trunk from Emma. That's a clue. We call them police work. You know, I'm not trying to be facetious, but that's called a clue. You know, so I mean, when we put 2 and 2 together, and then we talk to Sarah, and it all kind of matches up. You know what I mean? It all matches up.
What's gonna happen to her?
Well, I don't know. It all depends on what you tell me.
To my knowledge, she didn't do anything.
But I'd be more worried about yourself right now.
Why?
Because of what she's telling us and the physical evidence and the social media search warrants that we did.
I'm not worried about myself.
There's a very good reason Jen isn't worried, and once again, the purse comes up.
You don't have any like weapons in there, do you? What are you playing with in your purse? So Jen, like we talked about, you asked if you were under arrest. You are going to be placed into custody. I want to, before this gentleman, he's a detective with the City of Marion Police Department. You're going to be booked into their...
What the fuck just happened?
Central 055.
055.
What just happened?
I need an ambulance, shots fired.
How long has her hand been in that?
Did she?
055.
055, 9512. Need you to respond to the scene.
Do we have a victim?
Affirmative.
None of ours, right? We didn't return anything?
Negative. No officer involved.
Just as officers began their arrest, Jen pulled a small handgun out of the purse and fired. Jen was pronounced dead.
She killed herself! Nigga! Wow! So this whole time, she was sitting there talking to these people, and in her head, she pretty much was saying that if they arrest me for this shit and whatever they figure out this shit, I'm finna just I'm finna just blow my brains out. Damn! What the fuck, chat? Okay, this is never happened in these types of videos. I was thinking she finna like shoot one of it. Damn. And if I'm finna tell y'all something too. She already had that in her head that she was gonna do that shit if she ever got caught for this shit one day. She said, I would, but if you really think about how she said, I would rather kill myself than fucking go down for this shit. So she just blew her own brains. Damn. Don't get me wrong, no remorse for this bitch. Fuck her. But damn, what the fuck? Damn. Yo.
Edit the scene from a single bullet wound to the back of the head.
Damn.
While this is happening back at the police station, Sarah is led away in handcuffs. Unbeknownst to her, Jen has just died.
Stand up, turn around, and put your handcuffs, okay?
Am I able to use the restroom again before?
Well, when we get over to the jail, I'll let you use the restroom over there, okay?
Imagine being the I know that stuck with them for a long time. That bitch pretty much just got and just boom. Think about Chad. That whole time he was interviewed, she just had her in her purse, just waiting. Like I'm alright, just blow my brains. I ain't going nowhere.
After her arrest and Jen's death, Sarah is brought in to share an entirely new version of Ryan's death.
Good morning.
That was 2022.
Feel free to have a seat. People here. We didn't want to be rude drinking our coffee in front of you, so we got you one. Feel free to have it if you like. If you don't like coffee, then I haven't had coffee for so long.
This shit's sick. I ain't never seen no shit like that before.
It's a Cinnabon, so okay, sounds pretty good.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
More pleasantries,
I've heard about niggas like
what's
obviously killing themselves on the scene and stuff like on the show. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like I'm talking like with us watching these videos. I ain't never seen no shit like that before. Like this is like damn. I'm thinking like she was like about to like go out blasting like but she like fuck that. Damn.
Sarah that her lawyers agreed she can speak with them. and they
This
read
bitch
her
is
Miranda
still
rights.
like,
They
damn.
immediately begin by discussing Sarah's new confession. In this discussion, she refers to Jen by the name Naira.
On the morning of the 26th, Naira started voicing some plan about killing him, and I did not take her seriously because she would make comments like that sometimes. I still didn't take her seriously, but I was starting
That bitch
to get
clear one right in the
worried
head game.
because
So
of
what the
how
fuck she just
intricate it was
did?
getting. And then when she started gathering tools like trash bags, bleach, the handsaw from the shed, I realized she was serious. So I tried to talk her out of it, calmly at first, and then I started getting a little hysterical. And she told me that if I didn't help, that she was going to do it anyway. And usually at this point, the attorneys ask me, well, why did you do it? Why didn't you call the police? Why didn't you kick her out? And it was because I loved her. I was so scared and horrified, but there wasn't, like, I didn't stop. I didn't stop her. I didn't.
Love is a powerful thing.
Yeah. She had a rag that she dipped in bleach, and she had a bottle of vinegar next to her to add to it when the time came, because I guess they had some kind of chemical reaction and released some kind of poisonous gas. I don't really know, but she did the research for it.
Though Sarah has significantly shifted the roles that she and Jen play in the planning and execution of Ryan's death, she still tells detectives that she jumped on him when he came out of the bathroom before Jen then held the rag over Ryan's mouth. The changes in her story only become more apparent as the details grow even more brutal.
When he started making these guttural gasping noises, Naira let me get out from under him, and I curled up in the office and cried. So I stayed in the office for a while until she did get him in the bathtub, and she had put a trash bag over his head and severed it.
Okay. Oh my god. Yo, that's that nigga's head in there. Oh my god. Okay. Wow, chat. Chat, that's his head in there. Oh my god. That's his head in there. Okay. Wow. Shit. Wow. Okay.
And then put that into the freezer so that she could deal with it later.
Since her arrest, investigators have discovered chilling evidence about the fate of Ryan's decapitated head, something they'll bring up shortly. In this retelling, rather than Jen being the one to dispose of Ryan's clothing, it was Sarah who took on this job. However, this doesn't mean she didn't help with the dismemberment.
She started to get intestinal cramps, so she went to lie down and said I had to take over. So I put the hands in one bag, the hands and the feet she told me to put in a bag, and then she also put it in the freezer for later because she said those would be the two big identifying factors and she would have to deal with them separately. So I removed the forearms and the calves at the joints. It was slow, exhausting work, and I did not work fast enough. Her original idea was to cut up everything into as small of manageable pieces as possible, and then
y'all hear this shit? Like, do y'all hear this shit? Like, she's so calmly just talking about this shit. Chat, I'm trying to tell y'all there's some sick motherfuckers in this world, chat. Like, sick. Like, she's talking about this shit so calmly. Like, it's just regular as hell. Like, yeah, did this. Oh, it was a slow, astonishing work. Because you loved her. I identify as a ghost, I not identify as a human.
Dispose of them that way, but we didn't have enough time to do that, so we just had the head, hands and feet, the forearms went in one bag, the calves went in another bag, and then we just had to deal with the torso.
After this, the story remained the same. They loaded Ryan's dismembered body into a Tupperware container and attempted to use Ryan's vehicle until they eventually had to call a tow truck. The difference this time, apparently Jen was the one telling Sarah where to go as they drove towards Illinois, stopping randomly to dispose of Ryan's remains, including the area where Ryan's torso was eventually discovered in Mercer County, 2 hours from Columbus. The fate of Ryan's head was an entirely different story. Investigators eventually searched the garage at Sarah's mom's house, where they found several boxes filled with what appeared to be human remains. This included a pot filled with a thick substance hidden within layers of plastic garbage bags. After the pot was emptied, investigators recovered a human skull. In this version of her story, Sarah claims it was Jen who disposed of the remaining limbs.
Also because she didn't know the best way to dispose of it yet. So we had to she put it in the soup bin, put that in a bag, or several bags, put the pieces of the hands and feet also in the bag, and then kept bagging it up, and we put it in the shed for the time being. And every time we moved, it would have to come with us. So that was a weight that I had to drag with me everywhere I went for a long time.
They move, they just carry their fucking head with them. Yo, yeah, yo, I swear to God, for yo. I've said this before, and I'm gonna say this again. I wish there was a way where we could scan human brains, men and women, to see if they are capable of having a child and see if that child's gonna grow up to be a sick motherfucker. I wish there was a way we could show it, be like, no, y'all shouldn't have kids because your child is most likely to be this when they grow up and this and that. I wish there was just a way we could do that. I feel like that would help out so much. Damn, yo, that...
We would check the news constantly. That's when we found out that the torso was discovered. But as time went on and we didn't see any new news, we started planning for a future instead.
Traveling with a fucking head.
And we made a pact that should something go wrong or we get discovered, that she was going to shoot me first, because she said she would rather die than spend her life in prison.
Yeah, she did that.
The arrest came, and
damn, you
when
ain't
I
get to
said
damn.
goodbye to her, I could see it in her face that she knew.
This confession sheds an entirely new light on the footage of Jen and Sarah saying goodbye when she was arrested.
You want to tell your wife bye or anything?
Oh my God, wait, they did say goodbye.
Thing?
Look.
You had mentioned the bleach and vinegar on the ring.
It's like they knew already, like, yep, it is, here we go.
Into the pot?
Lye, some kind of lye mixture.
Okay, and is that something you would have had on hand, or did she go out and purchase?
That she did purchase. The head in the freezer didn't draw any attention because she had packed like vegetables and stuff in front of it.
So you tell me every time they open that freezer, right there, that pot just right there in the back, there's a fucking head in there, chat. Oh, it's time they about to go get like a snack or like make some shit. Boom, they're not even know there's a head right there in that pot. Every time they open that, they just have to be reminded like there's like fucking head in there. Yeah.
Look like it was anything.
This is a horrifying detail. While Corey was still living in the house, Ryan's decapitated head was in the home, hidden just out of sight behind some frozen vegetables. The detectives take a quick break before returning to clarify a few more details, including the comment investigators initially made to Jen during her interview about Sarah painting with blood.
So art for me is a coping mechanism. And I know that Randy and Eric had mentioned that there were two pieces in particular that gave people red flags. One was a painting of a sheep with that was done in blood, or some of it. That piece I had done prior to ever knowing about Ryan. That was a coping mechanism for everything that I'd been through with Corey.
Sarah posted this drawing to her illustration Facebook page in June 2015, titling it Sacrificial Lamb, though she created it a few months before meeting.
Tell y'all all the time, chat. This shit already be in people. That bitch is already a disturbed motherfucker. And I even hate to say it, the art's actually not even that bad. Like, if I would have came across some shit like that, I'm like, damn, this shit wrong. But knowing what the fuck she did, I look at this shit in a totally different light, like, oh shit, like, cause I told y'all, chat, there's no way you could just wake up and do shit like that. Like, that type of shit already is like hidden within you, gang. You probably just don't know it. Like, chat, I'm gonna tell you some even way more crazy shit. I'm just letting you know, chat, there's probably a hidden sick killer hidden within you, like deep within you. No matter how, cause chat, everybody in their own world justify their own actions. You justify your own actions every day, folks. And you, in your mind, you are a good person. You are a good person in your fucking mind, but somebody else might not even find you a good person. But in your head, you a good person. You probably never done no fucked up shit in your life, chat. Cause like cause in your world, you are a good person. You do all these things, chat, but you not even know, chat. There's probably a hidden like side of you that you don't know about, and you probably go your whole life not without even knowing it, chat. There's monsters in everybody. You just don't know it because you probably have never been put in a situation for that motherfucker to manifest. You probably just some regular motherfucker, none of that shit, but not even know it. There probably is a hidden monster in you, folks. There's monsters in everybody, chat. There's demons in everybody. I'm trying to tell you, alright, folks. Trust me, there is.
Meeting Ryan, it eerily depicted the lamb dismembered and decapitated.
The other one was a mermaid holding a human head, and I know that people thought, or at least I heard, that this was like showing like, look what I did.
What Sarah doesn't mention is that she titled this drawing, Till Death Do Us Part.
But that was also a coping mechanism, having to drag that around with me everywhere we moved.
During the interview, Sarah also doodled a quick drawing of the saw they used to dismember Ryan. The elusive motive still needs to be clarified, and so detectives ask the haunting question of why Sarah and Jen didn't simply let Ryan leave the apartment as planned.
And the thing she said was along the lines of, someone like that doesn't deserve to be out in the world to ruin someone else's life.
And y'all do. And y'all do. Y'all do.
So, I think in some perverse way it was her idea that I don't want to go so far as to say she was dealing out justice, but she just felt very strongly that he didn't deserve to be out there. She said that if you want to transition, your goal is to just fit in, and that's what she tried to do. She didn't point out anything. She tried to be as feminine as possible because that's what she wanted to be, was a woman. And so with people like Ryan, who say that they're transitioning but are not really making the effort, really bothered her. She more commonly said things like, he's a disgusting human being, or the world would be better off without him. So that's why the fact that Ryan wanted to but still looked and acted male just really got under her skin.
With this allegation in mind, investigators question why Sarah confessed to the crime initially.
You said you were trying to protect Jen. I guess why try to protect her at that point in time?
Yeah, that's what I thought about in hindsight. It would have devastated me to have to throw her under the bus.
You see what she's saying? Like, they don't even, there's no regard of Ryan at all. Like, there's no sympathy, nothing. It's just, I don't have nothing to say.
To say, well, she was the one who did it. I guess there was a small part of me that thought if I took the fall for her, she would be okay. But thinking back now, I should have known with the look on her face that there was no point trying to protect her. She was going to do it anyway, with me or without me.
As the interview wraps up, Sarah clarifies why she wanted to speak with the investigators again.
I don't know if the prosecution knows how much detail about Naira, so I'm basically just hoping that at the sentencing, essentially the same thing that I told both of you, just condensed a little bit, we'll be able to go on the record so that my side of the story and what actually happened will be out.
In the end, Sarah's new version of Ryan's death did little to change her fate. In January 2022, Sarah Buzzard pled guilty and appeared in Mercer County Common.
Look at this bitch. There's no soul in them ass. Like, chat, pay attention. There's no soul in them ass. Like, just look at it. There's nothing behind it. It's just nothing. A shell. Nothing in there, chat. Ain't nothing in them ass. Look at that. Ain't nothing in them ass, boy.
Pleas court for sentencing. She was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 30 years. Warren, Ryan's father, had the last word.
I just know now that, no one can hurt him anymore, and no one can hurt him now.
Damn. I can't even say WVID, fo. Just, yeah. Just, damn, fo. Damn. What the fuck, man? Like, man. Be safe out here, chat. That ass. Be safe out here, because you never fucking know what people, man. And keep your mental right. Like, that ass. God damn, fo. Y'all explore with us, man. Damn.